Israel says the United States has backed potential Israeli strikes on Beirut's southern Dahiyeh suburb if Hezbollah launches attacks on communities in northern Israel. Israeli Defence Minister Israel Katz says he and Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu coordinated with the Israeli military to establish what he described as a new equation. According to Katz, if attacks on Israeli towns continue, Israel will evacuate residents and strike Dahiyeh, which he described as Hezbollah's stronghold in Beirut. Katz says the United States endorsed the principle and conveyed it to the Lebanese government and other relevant actors, adding that either attacks on Israeli communities stop or Israel will carry out strikes in Dahiyeh. Katz also says Israeli military operations in southern Lebanon will continue regardless of circumstances. He says the military is examining the possibility of carrying out additional operations in Lebanon and indicates that attacks could be expanded depending on developments along the border. According to Katz, Israel's long-term objective is to disarm Hezbollah while its immediate focus is on removing the group's weapons from areas south of the Litani River under Israeli control. Meanwhile, the Israeli military has issued evacuation orders for residents of the southern Lebanese city of Nabatea ahead of planned strikes in the area. In a post on X, military spokesperson Colonel Avichai Adirai says the Israeli army is acting against what it describes as Hezbollah violations of the ceasefire agreement. Residents have been instructed to leave their homes immediately and move north of Zahrani River. On the diplomatic front, an advisor to the Lebanese parliament speaker Nabi Berri says Berri will guarantee Hezbollah's adherence to a global ceasefire with Israel if such an agreement is reached. Berri, who heads the Hezbollah-allied Amal party and has long acted as an intermediary between Hezbollah and the United States, is calling for what his advisor describes as a global ceasefire. According to advisor Ali Hamdan, a global ceasefire would mean a halt to Israeli strikes by air, land and sea, as well as an end to detonations and demolitions in southern Lebanon. Hamdan says that if such an agreement is reached, Berri will guarantee Hezbollah's commitment to it. In southern Lebanon, rescue teams continue search operations after an Israeli attack on a residential building in the town of Marwania in the Sidon district. Lebanon's Civil Defense Agency says personnel have recovered 6 bodies and rescued 3 injured people from the rubble. The injured were taken to the hospital for treatment while rescue efforts are continuing to search for additional survivors despite difficult conditions on the ground. The latest developments have also affected Lebanon's education sector. The Lebanese university has postponed some examinations after 2 students and their father were killed while returning to southern Lebanon after sitting exams the previous day. Lebanon's national news agency reports that a dentist from the border village of Qliya was killed along with his son and daughter when a drone targeted their vehicle on the Nabatea Khardali road. In a statement, the Lebanese university mourned the deaths of the 2 students, describing them as victims of an Israeli attack targeting civilians. The university says it has lost a large number of students, lecturers, and employees during the conflict and emphasized that the safety of the university community remains its highest priority. As a result, examinations at the university's main campus in Beirut's southern suburbs, as well as in southern city of Sidon, have been postponed until next week due to the current situation.